representing the legendary Al Davis. And the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. So out had the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
Not been a whole lot of careers quite like Geno's. The miraculous second act of his career in 2022 is now old news. And I think it's because of the stubbornness, the stick-to-itiveness, and the competitiveness that you have.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They go play action. Here's Smith. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him out in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. On the move, headed right. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for Raiders first.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
Shotgun give here to Gentine. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Completed to his running back. And he has it down to the 8-yard line of the play.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
This throw is caught. And in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Raheem Mostert the touchdown. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Center return, Nyheim Hines. Jukes out a 1-stop. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. They're led up by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule?
And the Chargers
That was it.
First down.
Going on first is Herbert. Brought in right side. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Batted away at the line, incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Play action now for Herbert. That one's complete, right side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down at the 23-yard line.
Running behind center with Harris. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. On 4th down, here's Herbert. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
This is Harris on 2nd down. Stiff arm success. And he'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it 1st and goal.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to...
And he gets in! Touchdown! The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. He stopped on the run back of the 27. 2nd drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down at the 33-yard line.
Giving this to Genty. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Smith. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Chargers get their offense set for their 2nd drive. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Looking to his fullback now. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Pass taken in by the rookie out of Ole Miss. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
In punt formation.
He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already, this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Catch made underneath by the back. Duke avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Genty from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
First and 10.
Thrown off the play fake here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Herbert from the gun. Into the hands of Conklin. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first. Get behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Raiders get to it. Into the red zone. And Vegas takes it back for a touchdown. The Raiders parlay the turnover into a lead. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got broken on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
On the return, here's Hines. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Chargers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Now Herbert to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, the goal in a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch. That yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Caught by his fullback behind the line. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. That was Tyree Wilson in on the tackle. The Raiders bringing out a couple extra defensive backs for third down. They're in the dime. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Johnson finds the football complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. They're set up at the 35 now.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Chargers first down.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They've got a first to begin the frame. It's Herbert once more. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he'll have it down at the 44-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
13 yards. First down, Chargers.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
A handoff for Harris, running right. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. So hold on one moment. We did have a player injured on the last play, and that's Najee Harris. In some discomfort out there. Not good. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Now Herbert again. Cut near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Herbert to throw once more. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. First time this game they've looked to him. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
3rd down and goal from the 4-yard line.
Herbert throwing again. Stays upright. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to it before it's released and alter that throw. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Mostert on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. So the long run a positive, but we see the negative here as one of his blockers in some distress following the play. Smith on 1st down. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Still 1st down.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Smith lost it, and it's scooped up by the Chargers. And he will take it back for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers push their lead to 3.
17. Raiders 14.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jency headed back out there. And as they get started, we get to see some of the first-year players who've taken this league by storm and are leading our race for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. Rolling left side, Bowers has it. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. coverage and a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. So it'll be second down.
Now second and 10.
And off to Genty. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Buys time, rolling right. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the first.
Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, Smith. Short pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30.
To Trey Tucker.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Brings up second down at the Chargers' 30-yard line.
Now first run of the game, Zamir White. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
Smith setting the throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. There's a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Hines. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Throwing on first is Herbert. That's Harris on the right side. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Down by the unmistakable Max Crosby. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They cross the 40 on a nice run. And he's all the way down to the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down. Herbert now off the play fake. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Chargers will have a first.
First down, Los Angeles.
Working inside the red zone. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route.
And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Chargers take a second quarter lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 17.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He fields it from the 8. He's going well so far. That's some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Raiders and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun snap to Smith. He'll get this to Tucker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the 42. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Smith back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chargers.
And again, it's Smith. Flushed out of the pocket. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. 30. Hits the 20. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick six. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick six.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Mostert on the return. Jukes one defender, but he's brought down just inside the 25. Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drive starts with a carry by White. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. White trying this straight ahead. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 1st and 10 from the 41. Smith in the pistol. That's Mayer, he's got it! And he'll get this up to his own 44. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Finds his back complete. And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers at times to bring it back in the flat. Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And this punt works out. It's going to cross the 20, be touchdown at the 16-yard line. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. So So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. Well, the teams are ready, the fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here's Hines. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Chargers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Herbert on first down. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. This gets forward to around the 29. Here's Darian Porter in on the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Second down at the 29-yard line.
Harris once more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And that throw finds Conklin. And this one does not go far. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Second down at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
6 yards to go.
Herbert from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. There's a dive up the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Raider first down. 1st and 10.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Throw reeled in by Mayer. And he'll get it up to the 44. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
Straight ahead with Genty. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for Raiders first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First down, Smith to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Pass caught by Jack Besh. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Shotgun give here to Genty. He finds space for a few yards that time. Tackle made by Elijah Molden. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the gun, Smith. Dumped off to his running back. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced force, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Turnover on down.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Putting a receiver in motion. First and 10, Herbert. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's second down.
Trying again, following the set. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. Let's see what they went with on third down. Throwing now, Herbert. And that one hits the jet. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. On now comes their punter. His work begins at the 31. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Man downfield, and Myers has it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's a gain of 20.
They pick up 20 yards there.
That's good.
And that's a Vegas first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 33-yard
They'll go
line.
play action. This one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. Heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Fourth down, Smith. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
Turnover on down.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Now Herbert to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Completed over the middle. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third
On
down.
third down, Herbert. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
5 yards.
One of the biggest adjustments for quarterbacks going from the collegiate level to the NFL is the blitz package. Each and every practice leading up to a game time, you are spending so much time as a QB, as an offensive group, and as that O-line trying to figure out a way to stop these blitzes. At that time, the offense, the O-line, the QB, no an answer for that defensive pressure.
Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. They've got first down from the 31. Throwing now, off play action. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And that'll bring up second down.
Derwin James on the coverage.
Here's a give inside to Mostert. Has a lane past the 45. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range.
6 yards.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First down.
Here we go, here we go.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Smith on first down. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
From the 17. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's in. Touchdown! The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the third. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Hines. Escapes a defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on first is Herbert. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
They give to Harris from the gun. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. Herbert now to throw on third. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They're out now, ready to punt it. J.K. Scott will kick it away. And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. First play of the drive. Here's Mostert. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
This is Genty on second. Takes out a one-stop. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Smith in the pistol. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. And it sets up second down. Giving this to Genty. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
Genty, the ball carrier, brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Shotgun snap to Smith. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down. None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, But when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
From the 18 on second down. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And he will not score, but that does set him up Brock with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a...
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders now trail by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Hines. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring it to the turf. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's second down.
We send a man in motion. After the sack, another pass on second down. Hits him on the out route. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Herbert from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Punting unit out now. Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Starting on the ground, here's White. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Yards to go.
Here we go.
From the gun, Smith locks his one deep downfield. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And the fair catch made here at the 15. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Lion.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. To the right, pulled in by McConkey. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down at the 22-yard line.
It's Harris on the option. Juke the defender. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
Tackle at the 25-yard line.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Staying on the grab with Harris. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Out comes Las Vegas on offense.
44-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Green,
Smith to the air now. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You gotta have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's gonna run right through you.
First down, Smith to throw. Forced out to his right. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Gotta be pretty good after it. Gotta be pretty good at it. Selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
And he drives this forward to the 6.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Kicked well, and this is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
Well, I'll tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They'll start with a give to Harris. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Chargers down by only 3. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Herbert now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Now to throw. Completed here to Johnston. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Down to score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. It's by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Back to Genty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Another give here to Genty. Finds a big lane. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. it after the penalty. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a second time, and that's going to bring him to fourth down.
Daniel Carlson.
On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. 49-yarder in front of him here. For it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Chargers 1st down.
And they get that clock just below 40 seconds to play. Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Conklin brings it in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. So before 3rd down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. Throwing now. This is hauled in by Harris. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
1st down, Los Angeles.
And he gets it spiked. 20 seconds left to play. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. He'll look to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Herbert sacked. A loss of 4 yards.
And there's the spike. 8 seconds to go. Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. To throw. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but turnover on downs. No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. The Raiders nearing a win as he drops to a knee. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.